but they're beautiful. A rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but a rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but they're beautiful. A rich man's world. A rich man's world. Beautiful land, but a rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but a rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but that beautiful.
What's going on, guys? On the episode of the Live Bros, I am here at Tonchin. Is that how you say it correctly?
Yeah, Tonchin.
Tonchin.
Brooklyn.
Very nice Brooklyn location. Anan just told me that they just opened up 3 months ago, so looking to hear more about that. But how you doing today, Anan?
Yeah.
Very good, very nice. So, you know, I want to just kind of dive right into it. Before I kind of get into Tonchin itself, I want to dive into the history of Tonchin itself. So if you want to talk about that, the history.
Yeah, I grew up, I was born in Japan, in Tokyo, and grew up in Tokyo too. And then, so when I was born, my dad opened the first Tonchin in Tokyo 30 years ago. Yeah, 1992. Yeah, he used to be a long distance, big truck driver.
Yeah.
Between Tokyo to Osaka.
From Tokyo to Osaka?
Yeah.
Wow.
Then day by day, and then he really loved, try all the food, the local food,
Absolutely.
especially ramen. Yeah. And then he had a dream. One day, he wanted to open up his ramen shop, and then, he finally opened up Tonchin in Japan, and he expanded few locations in Tokyo, Tonchin, and then after that he expanded to Shanghai, China, and then after that Taiwan and Thailand, and then we opened the Midtown location in 2017. Yeah, five years ago, and then we just opened the second location in US.
Yes.
Tonchin Brooklyn here.
Very nice. I want to ask this: what made you guys? Was there something that kind of drew you guys to New York out of any other locations? Is it because it's like a big food city, or was it just the major city, New York?
We tried to open the first one in LA first, but that was like partnership business, and then it didn't happen. Some kind of business issues.
Yeah, of course.
And then, let's do 100% ourselves. And then we, researched the New York market, and then people love ramen. Almost 8 years ago.
Yeah.
They eat already Ippudo, kind of big ramen brand, become famous. And then everybody. I was really surprised. Everybody enjoyed it. Tonkotsu, especially tonkotsu broth. Yes. Yeah. And then our signature is Tokyo tonkotsu style ramen. And then we had confidence. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah. You saw it. You saw the vision. You saw people actually in the neighborhoods really enjoying it, and that it could flourish.
Right.
Yeah.
Not that only Japanese people. Everyone, people who in New York, they enjoy ramen.
Yeah.
And then I love, people really love ramen, not just one bowl. As of course, good ramen, taste has to be good, and also atmosphere. Not just ramen bar, as restaurant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I used to play baseball.
Baseball.
When I was a kid.
Very nice.
And in college. But I really respect my dad, how he works, and how he loved the food. Then he cooked me a lot, and then he, took me so many restaurants.
Yeah.
Not like, I mean, good restaurant, you know, local, you know, casual.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, sometimes like street vendor, you know,
Yep.
like, oh, this is so good, like skewers,
Mhm.
let's go together, something like that.
Yeah, enjoyable experiences that you can
Right.
do together, absolutely.
Right.
And it's like a shareable experience as
Right,
well,
right.
you know? Very nice. I wanted to ask another question too. When moving here to New York, you know, obviously you guys saw what it took out there in Japan, but like when you brought it over here in the vision, were there any challenges that you guys kind of faced? Like at, you know, beginning opening up, you know, was it something that you guys didn't foresee? Like anything at all that might have?
Yeah, you know, when I came to here, I didn't know anybody.
Yeah.
Like no friends, no family.
Yep.
Just came, you know, here alone, and then I like researched a lot. It's not just about like taste, you know.
Absolutely.
And then always I try to find like why this restaurant like very successful.
Yeah.
Why this food so good. Like,
Mhm.
always like research, and then I just wanted to like bring my dad, you know, like signature dish.
Yes.
That's like my like center of the concept.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not just enough, you know, to open up restaurant in New York.
Yep.
And we have to have like so many like, you know, aspect. Yeah.
Yes,
Like,
absolutely.
Yeah. And then I asked my friend who's like bartender in Japan.
Mhm.
Hey, like, people love cocktail in New York.
Yeah.
And then I asked him, hey, can you like, you know, give us like kind of Japanese cocktail recipe?
Yeah.
And then we have food bar in Midtown location.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then I wanted to connect like New York, you know, like lifestyle, you know,
Yeah.
like having a cocktail.
Of course.
And then like ramen, having ramen.
Yep. Absolutely, which is very unique in and of itself. And my next question, which you kind of answered a little bit, was what can guests expect when they come into Tonchin? Like, what do you want them to feel when they're coming in? The ambiance, as I came in here, you know, it's a very nice ambiance. You know, like I pay attention to the little details too, like the lighting and everything like that. You know, the art, everything. Like it's a very unique feel, which I gravitate towards too, and can see why it's been so successful.
Yeah, I think the Tonchin, the brand name, our restaurant name,
Mhm.
my dad, you know, decided that name.
Mhm.
I think that's the name, you know, explain our like philosophy.
Yeah.
Tonchin means like people gathering. People, I really, really wanted to like, create the place where, you know, people connect.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like
Absolutely.
food
Absolutely.
and experience.
Mhm.
Yeah, and like, you know, staff to our staff to guests, and also like all neighbor people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that wholeheartedly. You know, food to me is like communal.
Mhm.
It's a community thing, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like you can sit down at the table, share foods, talk about life and everything
Yeah.
like that. So, which is the main reason why I was so drawn to coming here too, because,
Yeah.
and I wanted to hear it from you, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
like I can feel it, you know? So that's a great thing. Now, I would say the last question, or one of the last questions is, where does Tonchin go from here? I know you guys literally just opened up this location 3
Yeah.
months ago,
Right.
but you know, I can see this location happening in different places, not just within New York, but
Yeah.
you know, I'm from Boston. I can see this happening. We don't have something like this atmosphere in
Right.
Boston. Of course, we have ramen in Boston, right? Like it's
Mhm.
everywhere for the
Right.
most part, unless you go into like the middle of the country, right?
Yeah.
But something like this, where you know you're gonna come in and, like you said earlier,
Mhm.
taste isn't everything.
Mhm.
Right? Like, there's a lot more to incorporate and different aesthetics that you need to put in to make it a successful,
Right.
not just business, but like experience.
Mhm.
So I know it's still early. I know this is, you know, just opened up, but anything in the pipeline for the
Yeah.
future?
Yeah, I really want to, you know, open Tonchin, more you know, locations
Mhm.
in the US.
Mhm.
You know, if there like people who want to have like good ramen, like Tonchin ramen,
absolutely,
I really gonna go there.
Absolutely.
And then meet like local people, and then to open up like that localized like new Tonchin brand.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. The last question I'm going to ask is: someone comes here today.
Yeah.
What do you recommend them have? Like, what's your favorite dish, and what do you recommend them have? Like, different dishes that you think like speak to you the most.
Of course, Tokyo, like classic Tokyo tonkotsu ramen. That's like our most number one thing, popular signature dish.
Very nice.
And then here, Tonchin Brooklyn, I really want customer enjoy like Japanese, like raw food. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And also like fresh ingredients like salad, bites, and also we have like skewers, Japanese skewers.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. And then like drink, main concept is natural wine.
Natural wine.
Yeah, like I can say like modern Japanese, new American style.
Yeah.
That's our like Tonchin.